Welcome to the house that Rockne built. Leahy turned into legacy, Parsegian renovated, and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Notre Dame's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game. And and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Looking for a gap, it's Price. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Leonard. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Price. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. So Louisville's offense will have its first possession of the game. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Cardinals are on the move. Wants to pass it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. The sure hands, it's Turner. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter to go. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Nice move to pick up yardage. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The RPO fire complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step, and if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And come on, O-line, you got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Mitchell. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Notre Dame, 0.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a choke play on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Young. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stands.
Yeah, and a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
Comes out throwing on first down. Getting some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. After misfiring, it's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and this field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw it. Coming after him. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. He'll do it himself. On the move at the 30. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day. And all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, This offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running.
And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets a block. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here come the Irish back on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Leonard. He's right on target. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. The inside handoff. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He makes a grab, and he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And there's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Turner. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He makes the grab. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication.
And they got him for the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the 1st. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread, don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches, so he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He'll keep it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Collins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. From the gun, running back gets to give. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep. make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The give to the back. Smashes through. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He'll try to pop the draw. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pressure coming. Still looking on the move. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Here's the punt high into the air. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Irish! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Michigan has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy for the folks in Ann Arbor. They're in a tight one. They're up by a field goal over Minnesota. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He makes a catch. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And he had to go a long way to reel that ball in. He started off way on the right, crossed the entire defense, made the catch on the other side of the field. There's an example of how this offense can really attack every corner of the football field.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. They're going to throw it over the top of the D. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
The Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. He got it. And the 3 ball gives us a tie. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Dropping back, it's Leonard. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud.
On second down, looking again to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Bell. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Lacey. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Touchdown, Louisville! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. From the gun to give, looking for room. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. He now has 108 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Big time throwing that last play. You know, you think about great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think back to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. They'd love what they'd be seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent. He's got accuracy. And because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Quarterback will audible. They'll run it to the right side. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Right back to the well. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Martin. The Cardinals get it past the sticks. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well. Somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to ULM. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Dropping back, it's Leonard. It's complete on the right side. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Power football with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Love. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They're bringing heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Brooks. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Turner.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The official says no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Trying to get to him. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Irish send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's a return from midfield. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wide open downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Bell. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Cardinals are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. It's complete, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Catch in the middle, it's Collins. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Makes the grab over the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? To throw, it's Leonard. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Notre Dame lines up quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll just throw it.